Good afternoon everyone, this is Connor from Zenfinex, back with more monthly market forecasts for you. Today I'm going to be giving a fresh FTSE 100 forecast and give a current standpoint from a fundamental and a technical view. Now the FTSE index sits near the 7,000 mark, and although we are still way behind pre-pandemic levels, we are slowly grinding towards the upside. Now I'm going to be giving my opinion on the key levels from where we could see this next wave of upside. So, as always in my previous videos, I've spoken about the vaccine rollout, which is really important for market mood. Now, the current update here is that in the UK, we are offering now everyone over 30 a vaccine, and as a result, this has meant a really nice, easy transition into the next stage of easing lockdown restrictions. Pubs and restaurants are now opening doors, and we are seeing spectators back in the stadiums, which is great for everyone. But all of this, more importantly, is helping to circulate money around the UK economy, helping our traditional businesses that we see in the FTSE. And my point still stands regarding the recovery trade. We've seen the diversifying of portfolios in the recovery trade, with the FTSE being full of traditional companies that will benefit from a reopening economy. I can see the FTSE gaining some nice ground over the next few months, and especially over the next month. And that alone is enough for me not to even debate selling this market. As Boris Johnson has recently said, he is very confident we will meet the plan of the roadmap to reopen the economy. And just lastly, we have seen the traffic light system, which is giving optimism for Brits to travel abroad. And the reason I'm bringing this up, I'm going to be monitoring the next review of the important holiday destinations in Europe on the 7th of June and whether they're going to be on green light. The reason I'm going to be doing this is it will help fill planes for summer holidays, and this adds to that reopening trade and will keep the FTSE bullish for the summer with the airlines that we see in the FTSE as well. Okay, so I'm looking at the chart now, and you can see what I mean when I say that the FTSE really been grinding to the upside. I said that at the start of the video. And if I zoom in into the price action, if you're a buyer and you're holding, then great, but I could see this sort of price action kind of playing with your emotions a bit. Now what I would say is, if we just go back all the way to November last year, we did have this really clean moving average cross, the 50-day moving average crossing the 100 and the 200-day moving average, a great sign to buy. And as you can see, we've been in this nice uptrend, and we threatened to cross back below. We've actually avoided it, and we're now trending back to the upside. A good sign for me to keep buying this market. As I say, not interested in selling. Now what I'm looking for, first of all, I'm looking for price to, it may not seem that much on the daily chart, but you can see just in this area I've highlighted here, and it's actually probably a bit bigger than that. It's more like that, let's say. This is what is known as an FVG, which is a fair value gap. The market here is imbalanced at this level, and so I can see price from here. Really, you can see that we are looking like we're ready to take off. We have this small triangular pattern here, and I'm going to be aiming for the top of this fill value gap. Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenfinex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away. And this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Zenfinex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. So in other words, the market to be balanced, and this fair value gap is all the way from the pandemic in February when it first began. So that's my first take profit, and as you can see, it may not seem that big now, but from this level at 7029, we are looking at a 200-point move to the upside. Where we can get a buying opportunity from, well, I see the floor of the market now, and I may have said this before, but I do not see, unless something drastic changes, I do not see the market falling below this daily order block here, which run up and broke some structures to the upside. If I go down onto the 4-hour chart, and you can see that we're in a price consolidation period at the moment. You can see that price is being squeezed into this 7,000 level. I'm expecting price to explode to the upside within the next couple of weeks. From that, we can look to buy it off of the retest, and let's have a look closer into the price action to see what sort of level that we could potentially buy this market from. And I'm seeing a level here which is about a 60-point stop at the moment. If we can come and test this level, I mean, and even if you wanted to be safe, you could put your level just below the 200 moving average, and then we were to aim for these highs that I've mentioned, which is where I see price heading, then we're still looking at a 3.75R trade, which is a good return. However, let's see if we can get a better entry on a lower time frame. You can see now where I had this 4-hour level, which I've highlighted here. You can actually see that we can refine that same level to here, and the reason we can do that, and if I zoom in, is this is the hourly order block. And I'll get rid of the moving averages so they don't confuse you. And you can see that we run up and we actually broke this structure here. We failed to create a new lower low, excuse me. Now I've actually refined this level down into a much smaller level that we can buy from, and you can see that it almost halves, well, pretty much halves the stop loss. That same trade now is an 8.1R trade, and I do not see price falling unless we have a trend shift. You can see that we've got this ascending trend line. The only way that we could look for any short-term sells would be if we broke below this level here, which I can't see happening. And even then, I've marked out the floor of the market being around the 6,800 mark for the next month, and I cannot see price falling below there. So only really buying opportunities for me, guys. Didn't want to even touch on any sells because fundamentally I'm bullish in this market. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and drop any comments in the comments section. They really do help boost our channel. Thank you for listening today, and I'll catch you all for the next video, which will be next week.